No need to worry, even if I go away, and even if the sun don't shine, just take a little time to pray. God, you know that someday soon, in the not so distant future, without any compromise, girl, your life will be running smooth. Did you ever stop to wonder why we do these things we do? And I never wanted to see you cry. And oh baby, that's no lie. I wanna thank you, girl. You know that this much is true. When I say I wish you well, your life would it's running smooth.
Chris Makepeace is the Chief Executive Officer of the Amateur Fishermen's Association of the Northern Territory. Now, point number one, Chris, is these rumours floating around town, which are unconfirmed and unverified, that commercial fishers might be catching sailfish. No one's suggesting deliberately targeting, but perhaps as bycatch out off Fog Bay. What have you heard?
Yeah, I mean, we heard the same things, and I tried to make some inquiries yesterday. I got onto the FIA, the Fishing Intelligence Agency in the Northern Territory, and I think what I've been able to find out is this, that there were big schools of baitfish down off Blaze where the sales were. That meant that there are also big schools of mackerel. There's almost certainly a fisherman who's gone in to target the max there with drift nets. Whether he's caught sales or not, difficult to tell, but certainly I think that it'd be a very brave fisherman in Australia who would land sails or black marlin.
So what does the law say?
Yeah, the law basically is that nowhere in Australia, in Commonwealth waters or state waters, are you allowed to land sailfish or black marlin. There's still on the east coast, they still land stripies, but there's certainly no billfish in our waters.
So theoretically, even if they were caught as a bycatch, you've still got to chuck them over and let them sink to the bottom?
Well, basically, yes, you've got to let them go. I mean, sails probably in a net like that, if they were in the net, and I don't know whether you catch sails in a net because of the shape of the sail, you know, the sail and the bill, but yeah, they'd certainly have to let them go.
Okay, look, the other really big one, obviously, and I know it's been talked about a lot, is these closure lines. If you've got something to say, if you're supportive of them, the closure lines, which are now just around the Finniss, not the whole of Fog Bay as was being pushed for, and most of Bynoe, maybe government needs congratulations for finally doing it. Maybe they need a caning, whatever your position. 1300 mullet, that's 1300 68 5538, or flick us a text on 1999 1057. Most fishers that I've heard from have said Bynoe good, it's the whole lot, but there was some expectation that the closure line would be for more than just the Finniss and the mouth of the Finniss.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, this has been a really hard slog, but I mean, so far what we've got indicated by government in this discussion thing that's gone out is a box that covers the mouth of the Finniss and the little Finniss. I mean, look, the simple fact of the matter is if you want to transfer the Barramundi resource from the commercial to the recreational sector in that area, you've got to close the whole of Fog Bay, and that's been AFAN's position right from the start.
But are they really going to, you know, are you going to win that one?
Yeah. I don't know whether we're going to win or not, but if...
It seems they've made their intention clear by drawing drawing the box simply around the mouth of the Finniss.
Well, I mean, we can put it that way, but it's out there for public comment. There's a 28-day statutory comment period, and I'll tell you what, we're not going to win if we don't have a whole lot of fishers getting off their bums and telling government that what they're doing at the moment is not right.
I think you'll have no dramas in that. Yeah, a lot of people are pretty disgusted with it.
Yep.
But how are they going to police this now they're back in there? How are they going to police it? Are they going to keep a good watch on them so they're not going to kill another 100 swordfish?
We spoke to the Minister a few days before the thing reopened, and the Minister gave us an absolute commitment that police would be on hand when the thing opened. They were. I've spoken to police who were down there, and at this stage, as expected, there were a lot of Sawsharks that were. As expected, there were a lot of Sawsharks that were caught. As expected, there were a lot of Sawsharks that were caught. As expected, there were a lot of Sawsharks that were caught. Also, as expected, with police watching them, they were very carefully handled.
Yep. So they say. Now, if they get caught out again, they put in the sin bin. Are they sent off for good this time if they get caught again?
Oh, look, I think that it would be a brave minister who would, not close it permanently if you get more of what happened before.